yeah, I see humans as a risk factor. Yeah, if you remove people and let the code work, it's more safe and secure. Of course, we have regulation. Yeah, so I still have this picture in my mind where Sam was sitting in front of the US government and was talking like, we are regulated by this entity, and this entity. And at the end, what we got, like, yeah, the Elon Musk tweeted a really nice meme about that. Sam, they did something with 5 million people at once. And this is really terrible. And we had this situation as well in Germany. DeFi, BaFin regulated Wirecard, for example. They also were regulated, and they actually scammed people for like $2 billion. And if you have a protocol, it's like written in stone. Yeah, code is slow, and I guess also Kyber would agree. So Kyber actually originally offered also swaps on-chain and the first on-chain aggregator. That's why we also worked a lot with Kyber at the beginning on hackathons and built a lot of the projects on top of Kyber, because there's no humans in the middle. There's no point of failure. There's just smart contract with which you interact. Yeah, thanks. We need to improve the user experience in decentralized finances to onboard more people into this space. Why we have right now a lot of people using centralized exchanges? Because centralized exchanges came first, yeah? Before DeFi, before Vitaly came to the idea to build this fully decentralized computer. Right now it's not much better than back in 2019 when we started with Anton. The user experience was really terrible. So right now we have cool user interfaces like also KyberSwap, 1inch, and other protocols like also Uniswap offer really nice UI for liquidity providers. It's getting better and better, and a lot of products which are offered by the centralized exchanges can be also implemented in DeFi, but in different manner. So you see it, for example, as AMM, automated market makers. It's actually also one thing from traditional finance, but implemented in a fully different manner and more efficient manner. And I see DeFi as highly efficient tool, yeah, thing, and everything what is not efficient and compete with something what is efficient will die one day. Yeah, all have to change and. Yeah, have to change to something more efficient. And I see maybe centralized exchanges also going direction of the decentralized solutions. Yeah, right now we see JP Morgan experimenting with Ethereum-based network and offer exchanging fiat currencies between Singapore bank and other banks around the globe. It's nice to see. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, DeFi is the future, and this is better and more efficient solution than the current traditional finances. We have seen a couple of hacks mentioned previously. Bridges were hacked, smart contracts were hacked because they didn't invest enough. I agree also in security audits. So we from 1inch we just like, I guess the foundation paid like $500,000 for security audits for 200 lines of code. It's a lot of money for small amount of lines of code actually. It's very important, yeah, to keep the space secure. And based on these hacks, we have seen like a lot of money moving by the hackers, washing it somewhere. It's a damage. Yeah. Also with FTX, yeah, FTX got like went bankrupt and was also hacked. Yeah, and the hackers still moving the funds. I guess right now in direction of Bitcoin. This kind of makes the market kind of in the position of bear market, and for us developers, at least from my side, I can say this is time to build something, yeah, to innovate, and there are still innovations. So we have seen Uniswap V3. It's a cool thing. You can deposit in a specific price range, liquidity, and earn on that. I personally sit in Uniswap pools and earn my passive income by using it, yeah, because still traders need to trade. It's like people dies, yeah, and there's just only one way, and that for the traders, there's also only one way. They need to fix the position, they need to sell. That's why we see huge volumes on exchanges in any time, on bear market, on bull market. Of course, different amounts, but sometimes, like on FTX, we have seen like billions of dollars on aggregators. So there are still innovations happening. I know some startups also sitting here working on cool things like cross-chain swaps, yeah, without bridges. Just solve this problem with bridges and hacking it. There are also protocols like Gearbox, for example. They offer creating leverage positions by keeping the money inside of the protocol. It's not like Aave, for example, that you just lend and borrow something, and if you create a leverage position, you need to borrow lend, borrow, exchange, lend, borrow, exchange to create kind of leverage in one direction. And Gearbox, for example, you just deposit and work with the money inside of the protocol, and you can have higher leverage positions than you normally can achieve it, and more efficient. Yeah, such young people, it's really young people who are building this, are innovating, and in the next, I would say, bull run, yeah, kind of DeFi summer, they will get good traction. I'm pretty sure.